Hi, in this video I'm going to show you the parts of the yo-yo. This part sticking out of the top right there, that's the axle. Sorry, my camera's all messed up. The axle is what you screw the yo-yo in with. This circle right here, the white circle, that's the response pad. Usually, it helps the yo-yo come back up when you bind it. Usually the thicker the response pad, the more responsive the yo-yo, but the bearing also has some influence over that. This right here, inside there, that's the bearing seat. That's where you put the bearing. And then in that little hole in the middle, that's where the axle goes. That is the threads. The threads are in there and on the axle. The little ridges. If you strip the threads, you don't want to strip the threads, because then if you strip the threads on the axle, you need a new axle. But if you strip the threads on the yo-yo, you need a new yo-yo, and you don't want to do that because yo-yos can be expensive. Bearing is very important. Bearing is what makes the yo-yo spin. You see this one, you can see the balls on the inside. This one you cannot. Okay, I don't know why this one will never go into focus, but it just won't. You can see that you can't see the balls on the inside. That's because I took the shield off on this yo-yo. The shield, silly depth perception issues. The shield helps keep away dirt. To get the shield out, there's parts of the bearing. The parts of the bearing. There's the C-clip. Okay, I'm not going to use this one to show you because that one won't go into focus. This one... Never mind. This one, there is a C-clip. It goes around the inside. Oh, there we go. It goes right around the inside. You can't see it because it's really small. And it looks like a C because there's an opening in it. Nope. No, I lost it. Darn it. There's an opening in it. So it looks like a C. So you poke your needle or your pin into the opening of the C. You pop it out, and then the shield will come out if you shake it. And you have to do that on both sides. Some people take the shields out. Some people don't. I sometimes do. I sometimes don't. It helps the yo-yo spin smoother, but it's easier for dirt to get in there, and then you have to clean it, which is a pain. What else? Let's see. This is the rim, of course. I forgot to say this in my last video, but on the rim on 4A yo-yos, a lot of times it'll be rubber. This is rubber. Not plastic. The inside is plastic. These are the caps. Not all yo-yos have caps. This one does. This one does. I don't know if no, I didn't say this already. The string to get the string onto the yo-yo. First, you have to put the bearing in the bearing seat, like so. You'll notice it's untwisted at the end. You want to open it up a little, but not too much. You don't want to pull it out all the way, or else that will ruin the string. So you want to get it open. This is not cooperating. You want to get it open enough to fit around the bearing. And you put it around the axle. Depth perception issues. I'll just do this out of shot. Put it around the axle. Then you slide it down onto the bearing. Oh gosh. What in the world? There you go. So you have it on there. Okay, now it's in focus, of course. And you just screw the other side right on. And that is how you put it together. Ow. 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 There's different kinds of bearings. There's concave bearings. This is a concave bearing. You can't see it, but on this part where the string goes around, it's concaved. It helps the string stay in the middle when it's spinning. Because the bearing doesn't actually spin. I don't think. Does the bearing spin? I don't know. The yo-yo spins. I think the bearings, I don't know. I'm not an expert on this stuff. Go ask Andre Boulay. But it's concave. Some yo-yos will have, you can't see right now because there's a string on it that it's concaved. But some yo-yos have a groove in the middle. This one doesn't, I don't think. That helps the yo-yo stay in place also. Some yo-yos have, or some bearings have both. Like the twisted trifecta bearing, that has both. That's a great bearing. It's only like $13 and it's wonderful. There's responsive bearings. Responsive bearings are a lot thinner. I don't know, where did I set that bearing? Responsive bearings are thinner. See this one? It's like that. It'll be a lot thinner. But yeah, I'm no camera expert either. That helps it come back up. Let's see. There's one more thing. This isn't in all yo-yos. In fact, it's not in most of them. But I don't have any to show you right now. I don't have any with it. There's spacers. Spacers. They go in between the bearing and the bearing seat. It makes the yo-yo wider on some crappy yo-yos, like, what's one that has it? The Duncan Metal Drifter. It's not a bad yo-yo to start with, but it's not the best. It's my dog Petey. He's pretty dumb. That's all I can think of right now. Yeah, thanks for watching.